What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. T-Shirt, back with another one. Today we talking the pros and cons of print on demand. But before we jump in, I need you to tap that subscribe button. But more importantly, comment below and let me know what you guys think of print on demand. What company you use and your experiences. Now, let's jump in and get started. Okay, so you guys want the good news or the bad news first? I always like to hear the worst first and save the best for last, so let's talk about the cons of print on demand. Now, when it comes to print on demand, there's a lot of companies out there like Teespring, Shopify, Printful, a whole bunch of them out there that provide this service to where you just upload your artwork and they take care of the rest. Sometimes this can come back to bite you in the ass because of errors on their part. Tell me how annoying is it to order something, wait a week or two to get it, and it's not what you ordered. Unfortunately, this is one con about print on demand. You're not hands-on with each piece of your order. So if something slips through the cracks, you yourself are not able to pick it up or catch it before it gets to your customer, resulting in an unhappy customer and you looking bad. Another negative is your profit cut margin. Now, this can vary and goes based on who's using print on demand. If you're a one-man band and have large orders pouring out of your ears, and most of them are full-color logos, and there's no way you can complete all these pieces or orders, package them, and get them out in a timely fashion, then print on demand may be the way to go. But just know, these companies don't work for free, so you'll definitely be expected to share a percentage of your profits on each order versus completing orders on your own and keeping all of your profits. Now, one of the questions I get sometimes brings me to the next con of print on demand. Should I use print on demand for my clothing brands? Understand this. Print on demand companies are going to print your designs on blank garments like Gildan, Bella Canvas, Next Level, etc. Matter of fact, let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen a Ralph Lauren polo design on a Gildan or Next Level shirt? I'll wait. Okay. Exactly, because Ralph Lauren is a brand. When you look at the neck tag, it says Polo by Ralph Lauren. Now, there are a few companies that might provide the services of doing custom neck tags, but for the most part, most of them don't. If you're starting a t-shirt line, that's a different story, in which I'll do a later video discussing the difference between clothing lines and clothing brands. And last but not least, adding your personal signature touch to your orders. When using print on demand, there is no personal touch. If you're looking to package up each shirt in one of your own custom poly mailers or have your own custom boxes and packaging that you want to present to your customers, then you may want to choose another alternate. You're going to complete your order, package it up, fold it, and put it in one of the boxes and mail it out to the customer. And that's it. Let's get to the fun part, the positives of print on demand. Number one, print on demand is a great way to scale your business, especially, as I said before, if you have a lot of orders but don't have the manual labor to complete them yourself. Print on demand gives you a way to take those large orders now that you normally wouldn't be able to do. Number two, easy money. With minimal work, you can generate a stream of income, which many people do by starting up with a store with a lot of print on demand companies. Now, some of these companies will also market your products, but just know that there are some that want to make sure your item is something that will sell before starting to market for you. Number three, if you're looking to start maybe a t-shirt line, not a brand, then print on demand is a good choice because all you have to do is keep creating your own designs and adding it to your store or your customers' designs and logos. Now, this last one is the pain in the butt for me. Being that I run my own business by myself, the folding, the packing, and the shipping. Now that I think about it, I need to hire somebody for that. Anyway, now print on demand companies take those headaches away. They take your order, print it up, fold it, package it, box it up, and ship it out to your customer. Now, what's better than that? So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I would like to hear what companies you guys are using for print on demand. And what made you guys choose that company? What features does one have that others don't? Has print on demand been successful for you guys? Has it been an epic fail? You guys comment below and let me hear some answers. Oh, and just so you know, I personally have never used print on demand. Why? I'm a chicken. And when I say I'm a chicken, it's because I'm very skeptical when it comes to putting my customers' orders in someone else's hands. That's just me. I like to see everything, touch everything, count everything, double check, triple check, sizes, colors, all that good stuff. I outsourced the job. I remember I outsourced the job a couple months ago, and I got it back, and the quality was good, but the size of the image could have been a little larger, and the customer noticed it. Now, if it was me that was working on it personally, I would have caught that error. But being that it was in someone else's hands, and in which I take blame for, partially blame for, because it was on my behalf that I didn't give the exact sizes that I wanted for my logos on this specific location of the garment. Now, and that's another important thing, guys. Like, if you're going to send your stuff to a screen printer, print-on-demand company, I mean, a lot of these companies now have where you can choose which size you want your logos or designs on them. Make sure that, you pick the right sizes, where you want them. Don't just send them your artwork and say, yeah, I want this printed on the left chest of a shirt, because you may get it and it could be this big on your left chest. It could be this small on your left chest, so you want to be specific to cover your own tracks, to save you time and headache, to save you your customers being upset once they receive their product, if you're using a print-on-demand company. So make sure that you give direct instructions on what you want and what you're expecting to get. Back to what I was saying, again, like I said, if it was me working on it, on this order, I would have looked at it and said, hey, to my liking, to what I'd present, and knowing what my customer's taste is, I need to make this logo a little bigger. But can't blame the screen printer. I mean, do I feel like, yes, you screen, this is what you do. You look at it, and when you look at it, don't you look at it and say, hey, it looks a little small? I mean, you can say it's both our faults, but like I said, I took blame for my part. I fixed the error with the customer. Long story short, they ended up, it wasn't that bad of a size difference to where they didn't want the order at all. They ended up taking the order. I probably discounted them a couple bucks or whatever here and there, but yeah, I mean, comment below. Let me know how you guys felt about the print-on-demand companies you guys are using. And even though I haven't used print-on-demand companies, I will leave links of some of the ones that I am familiar with in the description below to help you guys out if you were interested in getting into print-on-demand. If you have any questions about using print-on-demand, if you haven't had good success with print-on-demand, I want to hear it all. In this video, I'd like to hear it all, so make sure to comment below. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video, click that subscribe button, tap that notification bell for more videos like this. As always, I'm Mr. T-Shirt, signing off. Peace.
Situations getting worse.